Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to explain about the results of the research with the title of English for Academic Purpose Learners Perception and Motivational Orientation for Relational Gender Analysis. This topic is important because there are previous studies showing that two part of the important factors in influencing the success of students in learning English for academic purpose. The first is from internal factors and the second from external factors. And some previous studies also revealed that motivation and attitude of the students in English for academic purposes even important, but the correlation of the two are not quite clear, especially study done in Korea. So this study aims to answer three main questions, namely, what are the current students' perception of English for academic purposes? And what is the gender motivation of the students of the English for academic student purposes? And what's the relation or what are the correlation of motivation and perception of female and male students in the context of English for academic purpose? Now, we used 245 students at University of Muhammadiyah Gresik as the respondents, and we also find out that those 245 students are the ones who already joined 1 year program in English for academic purposes, spreaded from exact disciplines and the social sciences. And by using two questionnaires about perception and orientation, those students are given an opportunity to fill out the questionnaires. And so this study uses quantitative approach where information extraction is carried out by survey followed by two questionnaire about perception and orientation motivation. So furthermore, the data were analyzed using descriptive statistics or how to describe the results of the questionnaires, and later we we try to find out the correlation of perception and motivation at orientation of perception and motivation of the students after joining the English for academic purposes. So we use the Spearman correlation test, Spearman rank correlation test, because we know that the data are not in ratio, so we use Spearman rank correlation. Next, the results show that we found out that the motivation of the student for joining the English for academic purposes are categorized into good, because 62.7 uh, choose the items of a good position, and 37 of them are very good. That means uh, all the students, even male and female, are motivated for joining the English for academic purposes. And the attitude of male and female students are in the position of 63 good and 36.7 are very good. So this also in the very good position as well as in the motivation. So they have good in their motivation and also good in their perception of attitude of joining the English for academic purposes of exact sciences and the social sciences students. Next is about student motivation and attitude, very strongly correlated in the English for academic learning, because the correlation here is 0.4, and the motivation of male students had a stronger correlation with 0.6 compared to female student on English for academic purposes learning attitude. So male has a better attitude in this case than female in joining EAP. But the motivation of male and female student even were significant or positive correlated, 0.3 or 0.4 here. But the learning attitude of male and female students had significant but negative correlation. This is interesting. So I think for further researchers, it can continue this because the finding is different. So overall, the finding confirm about the previous ones, as in the introduction, that is complete and more to give a clear position that this contradictory with the previous finding, yeah, that there is a good correlation of aptitude and motivation in learning. So the conclusion, the study has confirmed that the motivation and gender attitude of EAP learner are vital to be measured by instructors and designers of doing it analysis. So a gender orientation, especially male, female, they have their own need analysis. So needs means that's concerned with the expectation. Male have their own expectation and female also they have own expectation. Thank you very much.